Digital Marketing Misfits.
Who wants to talk about the next rabbit hole? Or actually, no, because Scotty, you were to talk about Vine. We kind of like touched on Twitter Vine, and then we kind of went off down the rabbit hole of free stuff. I want to hear your theory. I want to hear your thoughts on that. And also paying to be verified. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I think paying to be verified is great because, it's
for who?
Well, it's only going to be for the top percent. It's going to be for the people who are complaining, the Stephen Kings who are like, I'm not going to pay money. Okay, bye. But he's got the money. Make them pay. Make them pay to be on it. Why are they special? Yeah. Make them pay.
What's the threshold on that?
Yeah. So, like, do you make me pay?
Whatever he says, whatever his little puppet master says, because he's in a room laughing. He's just. I think all of this is him just doing what he does. I think Twitter.
You think there'll be a Stephen King movie about Twitter and Elon Musk and getting verified?
I think Twitter Vine is another publicity stunt that is like keeping him in the news, but distracting from what he's doing.
Failing at making self-driving cars.
That worked. But I think it's great. It's gonna keep the energy alive for people to see what he's gonna do next. And he's really good at that. So I think that's all this is. And he's really good at building and running companies and hiring good people to put into place. I don't think he got high on mushrooms on Joe Rogan one day and said, I'm gonna buy Twitter. He's got a plan. People might not think he's doing it the right way and think he's a complete idiot, but obviously he is where he is today because he's not a complete idiot. So,
but does he finish anything, or are they all just really good ideas that he doesn't finish?
Well, some he doesn't.
Extreme shiny object syndrome with
Twitter. I think Vine. Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong here. And Vine and Twitter is the beginning of TikTok. When short videos were there and a clever caption before people had to remember how to do a hook and everything. Right. So I just think it's going to turn into a massive United States shit show. But that's just my
Oh, remember, he didn't say Twitter and Vine. It started coming out and Mr. Beast said something about it. Elon has never said anything about that. If you look and you realize, wait a minute, he never said a word about it.
Elon also wasn't going to buy Twitter and he backed out. So
backed out, but that was all showmanship. That was all part of what he does.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unless maybe he thought backing out would, because here's my thought, right? I feel like Elon is it's only a matter of time till he goes to jail for market manipulation. Something's going to stick. Right, he uses his social media platform to manipulate stock prices. Let's be honest. I think backing out of Twitter, he was trying to lower the stock price so he got a better deal.
Wait, the guys on CNBC don't do that when they get on there in the hot box?
I get that.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not like a fanboy for him, but I think he is a very smart man who can manipulate. And we've got everybody here talking. I think he got into Twitter, and I think he did exactly what he wanted. Part of it was exposing, because he made them file and say in court how many bots they have. And Twitter's like, shit. So their valuation was based on bullshit, because look at all the bots that they're kicking out now. And they're like, now they had the C-suite at Twitter had to realize, okay, the game is up. Yep, we did have way more false fake accounts than we admitted to, even though they knew they had them. So I think he played it perfectly.
So maybe you're saying that playbook could apply to TikTok?
But what's Twitter?
All the bots on TikTok?
No, but TikTok's a Chinese company, so they can do whatever the hell they want, really.
Yeah, that's true.
As Twitter is an American-based company, and what they do and how much money they make and all of what they do, where they felt, their reporting was pretty egregious too, because it was based on bullshit, and they knew it was bullshit.
Who were the users of Twitter?
It was a lot of high profile people. It was like politicians. It was authors. It was a lot of
So politicians, I'm speaking specific demographics. So who are the users of Twitter? And does this have any backing to it? Because when I think of the way social media is going, I don't see it moving backward. And if that's fine, He wants to do that over here. But I feel like this is my opinion on it, right? I'm not arguing. I think he's very intelligent, but I think he's just capitalizing on something that's really good at stirring the pot, if you will, in a certain demographic. Yeah. And that's all he's capitalizing on. But if we're looking as far as the future of social media, I don't think it's back here with Vine and Twitter by any means.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it is either.
I don't think so. I mean, I know there's like, 7 seconds is like the magical length of TikToks. But fine, I don't know. You can't do much in 7 seconds. Nothing of value, at least.